The lunatic fringe!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from 25 pounds, the WWE Champion.
He can be technically savvy. He can brawl with the best. Dean Ambrose. He's an anomaly.
No, he's not, Byron. He's not.
And here comes the architect. Look who's here.
The Persian Lion.
Here comes the commish.
Here comes the reckoning.
Hör du mig?
This should be great, guys, as we kick off this huge 3-on-3 contest. Big elbow.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Byron, let's say you're in there with Roman Reigns. What's your strategy to take down the big dog?
Well, thankfully, I'm here next to you, Michael, and not in the ring with Reigns. But to answer your question, I would try to catch him by surprise. It definitely worked for Sheamus at Survivor Series in 2015.
Byron brought up Sheamus' victory over Roman Reigns in Survivor Series, but to be fair, we should point out that match happened because Sheamus cashed in his Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, that strategy worked for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania just a few months earlier. But Brock Lesnar showed you can surprise Reigns in the middle of a match, like when he plucked Roman out of a spear and into an F5 to beat the big dog in the main event of WrestleMania 34.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
Toss to the outside. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
You know what I respect most about Shane McMahon, guys? It's that he could very easily sit on the sidelines and reap the benefits of being Mr. McMahon's son. But instead, he chooses to prove his worth each and every time he steps into the ring.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
Boom! Byron mentioned how Shane proves his worth by stepping into the ring, which is something I don't think a lot of executives would do, let alone go to the extreme that Shane does.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't see many executives from publicly traded companies jumping through announce tables. But with Shane, it's really become commonplace.
Bringing it back between the ropes. I can tell you, nobody's happy about it. Now let's look back at that amazing action.
Here are your winners, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and...
Man, I'll tell
Pill to swallow. Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.
Vi tar så rematch. Jo, man har ju visst vad jag säger.
Here we go as we start this 3-on-3 matchup.
Guys, it'll be interesting to see if these two teams of three can really coexist. When you have that many egos on the same team, sometimes things don't go quite as planned.
Look at this. Referee barely had time to begin a count there.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
What a punch! What a clothesline! Ouch!
Oh, nasty impact.
Roundhouse kick. Dominating shoulder tackle.
He's starting to feel it here. And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
Nothing to worry about here, Cole.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get...
Aron, det går inte att sänka mig. Jag pratar inte så mycket. Jag är trött.
So out of hand.
Corey, what are they going to do here?
We're about to find out.
Not good for the back and body.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Nailed it. Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double-team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring. But if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Took him out at the knee.
What, really working over the body.
That changes the entire complexion of this match. Shane McMahon got the worst...
Shoulders on the mat. A kick out before 3.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Oh, what a hook.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Oh, great height.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams. His shoulders are down.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected. One of the things we've learned about Seth Rollins over the years is his resilience, his never-say-die attitude, always in a match.
Don't ever count the Kingslayer out. He's got an overabundance of heart, plenty of guts, and will do whatever is necessary to pick up a win or vanquish a foe. For a schoolboy. Oh, what a super kick from the Architect.
Here's his shot.
Looking for all the glory here.
You know, guys, I have to agree with you. Seth Rollins does have incredible resilience. No authority disruption. No injury is too big of a hurdle